Jai Hind everyone, I am Prabhat Kumar and I welcome you all to PYQ Academy. So in the earlier video I had given you a clear picture that how the questions were distributed in the last year's paper. So we discussed this, and now as I told you that I am going to provide the detailed solution of each and every topic. So in this video today I am going to provide the solutions of first I am going to provide the solutions of general science. So there will be 15 questions in this video and I will be discussing those 15 questions along with the source. So without wasting time, let's start. So the science questions are there from I think number, yeah, we got it, yes. So the first question here is, which one of the following is not a female reproductive organ in humans? So it is a very simple question. If anyone just remember, he or she can definitely go for odd one out. So we know that ovaries, oviduct and cervix, these are reproductive organ of a female reproductive organ of humans, and this is nothing but male reproductive organ of plants, that is flowers. So you can see here, this is a section of longitudinal section of flower where the anther and filament which combines and makes stamen, which is the male reproductive part of a flower, and this pistil, which is consist of stigma and ovary, is a female reproductive organ. And here you can say in case of humans, so these are pair of ovaries, then uterus, cervix, vagina, oviduct or fallopian tube. So this is a part of female reproductive organ. So here the answer should be option D, stamen. Now come to next question. So yes, this is the reference you will find directly in NCERT. It is from class 10 NCERT, chapter 8. Okay, class 10 and chapter 8. Now second question, which one of the following cannot be called amphibian of the plant kingdom? That means out of the 4, 3 are amphibians of plant kingdom and 1 is not. So we have to find which one is not amphibian. So you will find this in the class 9's chapter 7, that there is a topic in which you can see here the bryophytas. In the plant kingdom, the bryophytas are known as amphibians of plant kingdom. So now we have to find that which of the 4 which of the 3 are the part of bryophytas. So just you can see here examples are moss, that is funerary, so definitely this is not the answer. Then merchanti, this is also not the answer. Then merchanti, funerary, then Riccia, it is also not the answer because these 3 are the parts of bryophyta. Okay, so definitely we are left with Spirogara, and yes, Spirogara is not a part of bryophyta. They are the part of earlier they are part of, I think wait a minute, Thallophyta. Yes, they are part of Thallophyta. You can see here these are the parts of Thallophyta. So Ulthrix, Cladophora, and then Ulva, Cara and Spirogara, these are part of Thallophyta. Now come to another examples of plant kingdom. So next will be Pteridophyta. Under Pteridophyta you will find Marsalia and fern, and under Gymnosperm you will find Pinus and Caicus. Got it? So you have to remember these examples, because UPSC is repeatedly asking question from these examples. Now come to next question. Which one of the following is not a consequence of deforestation? That means which is not a result of deforestation. So let's find which are the consequences of deforestation. So decreased rainfall, yes, rainfall decreases. And then increased soil erosion, yes, if you will cut the tree, there will be no roots to hold the soil and soil erosion will increase. Then decrease in biodiversity, yes. And increased groundwater table, no, there is a decrease in groundwater table because rainfall will decrease surely. So this is not a consequence, so our answer should be option A here. Yes. Next, again a simple question. Which one of the following chromosome has a mismatch pair in normal human male? So you know, the options are set in a way that you can simply odd one out, that this is the only option which you can say, because if the options were in terms of X and Y chromosome, then there would means you may have doubt in those options, but these are very simple one, and this is simply taken from class 10 NCERT, and you can find here that but the men have mismatched pair in which one is normal sized X while the other is a short one called Y. So X chromosome is a mismatch one. Next, the word vaccine has been derived from the Latin word having meaning. So this question when came, people were thinking that what could be the answer, and no one thought that the answer can be cow. But yes, this is also given in NCERT. You will find in class 9 NCERT there is a chapter called of related to diseases. In that chapter you will find a small mention about Edward Jenner, and there they had written that it is you can see here, cow is a vacca in Latin and cowpus is a vaccinia. That means it is something related to cow. So answer should be here cow. Most of the people have marked immunity or antibody but that is wrong. Next, which one of the following statement is true with regard to image formation by two eyes of a person? Again, this question has been taken directly from NCERT. You will find reference in class 10. So you can see here, you will find, because of our eyes are separated by few centimeters, each eyes sees slightly different image. Got it? Our brain combines the two images into one. That means both eyes see little bit different, but the optic nerve which is connected with brain, they combine the both image and it becomes a single image. So now let's come to the answer. So which one of the following statement is true regarding the image formation by two eyes of a person? Both the eyes see exactly the same image? No. One eye see half portion of the object? No. One eye can see more than half. That means it can see, I think, more than 180 degree. Both the eyes combine the two images seen by them? No. Eyes do not combine. The image is combined by the brain. Each eye sees a slightly different image. Yes. So if you haven't gone through NCERT, you must have doubt between these two options, because option C also looks similar, although it is a little bit tricky, that it is the image is not combined by eyes but it is combined by the brain. So the appropriate answer here is option D. So you can see the utility of going through NCERT. Next, which one of the following statements is correct? So it is again a very simple question, but provided you had gone through the image of this electromagnetic wave spectrum. So let me help you. So you can see here the microwave is present between infrared and radio waves. So the answer here should be between infrared waves and radio waves. Option A is the answer. rest you can leave it. Next, which one of the following is the size of hydrogen atom? So you must be thinking why UPSC is asking these factual questions. UPSC is asking these factual questions because it is explicitly mentioned in the NCERT. You can see here there is a table, I think in the chapter atomic structure of class 9. So there you will find this table where they have mentioned atom of hydrogen is having radii 10 to the power minus 10 meter. So our answer should be option A. Next, which one of the following statement regarding force is correct? Yes. Now in this question I am going to give you a practical example how you can reach up to answer without having any knowledge. In this question the options are set in a way that you can eliminate. Now read the options carefully. The first option is a positive force implies attractive in nature. So that means let me make simple for you. There is positive force and there is negative. Okay, it can be attractive, it can be repulsive, it can be attractive, it can be repulsive. I don't know. Now I have to do analysis and let's see which one is attractive and which one is repulsive. So first one is a positive force implies attractive. Okay, then negative force applies repulsive. That means either one of them is true, not both of them cannot be true. Now a positive force can be both attractive and repulsive. This is wrong. We can definitely eliminate this option. Now the negative force implies attractive in nature. Now let's suppose if this is our answer, a positive force implies attractive in nature. If it is attractive in nature, then simply it will be repulsive in nature. So if option A is correct, then option B should also be correct. So and we cannot have two answers. That means this is wrong. So now let's suppose this is answer, that a negative force implies attractive nature. So if it is attractive in nature, then it will be repulsive. So since we are not having a positive force repulsive in nature, so yes, we reached our answer that a negative force implies attractive in nature. Before this I don't know that even till now I don't know that that whether the positive charge is having repulsive or attractive, but I just by the method of elimination I am very much sure that this is the answer. Got it? So in this way, in the questions asked by UPSC, you can eliminate by applying your own logic. Got it? Let's move to next question. Now when a dielectric material is kept in an external electric field, which one of the following phenomena may be realized? So yes, the earlier question also and this question also, they are from higher NCERT. That means they are not given, that concept are not given in 9 and 10 NCERT, but these are very few questions, so don't worry about that. We are not going to read the whole physics NCERT of 11th and 12th and even chemistry, so don't worry. Just remember the answer. Your answer should be option B, polarization, and you can move further. Now we are only concerned about the questions up to 9 and 10 because they will be more than 90%. Which one of the following substances when added to water will not change the pH? So what is the concept here? That we know that the pH will not change if it is a neutral one. That means if its pH is around 7. Okay, and water is also neutral. That means if we are going to add two neutral plus neutral, that means both having around 7 pH, then overall it will be a pH will be 7. Now read what is there given in the NCERT. Salts of strong acid and strong base are neutral with pH value 7. So now we have to find which of the following is a strong a salt which is made by a strong acid plus strong base. Got it? So in this way we know that NaCl is a salt which is made by strong acid and strong base. It is made by wait a minute, yes, it is made by NaOH, which is a strong base, and HCl, which is a strong acid. Yeah. So in this way we get our answer is option D here. Next question, which one of the following on adding to water will not scatter a beam of light? So anything which scatters a beam of light must be a colloidal solution, or it will show a Tyndall effect. So you can see I took this image from chapter of NCERT, second chapter of class 10 NCERT. A solution of copper sulfate does not show Tyndall effect. That means it cannot scatter a beam of light. So here answer should be option A. Rest all other, whether it is chalk powder or milk or ink, they can scatter. So answer here is option A. Got it? Next, which one of the following will not be reduced by metallic zinc? So again a very simple question, provided you remember this reactivity series. So the logic here is the one which is the element is having the power to reduce the elements below it. That means the element below zinc are less reactive and above it are more reactive. So it can displace or it can reduce the elements which are less reactive than zinc. So now let's find which is more reactive than zinc. So Cu is here, you can, so it is less reactive, it can reduce, so it should not be the answer. Then hydrogen is also less reactive, so it cannot be the answer. Then Ag, that means silver, it is also less reactive, so it can be reduced. Now aluminum, so you can find aluminum is slightly above zinc, that means it is slightly more reactive than zinc, so it can zinc cannot reduce aluminum, so answer should be option D. Got it? A very easy question. Next, again a very easy, although you can find these kind of factual questions anywhere in any general knowledge book, but since it is given in NCERT, that's why UPSC also asks this. So we all know that J. Thomson has discovered electron, but E. Goldstein has discovered proton. You can read, I took this from NCERT only. So the answer here is option B. Next, consider the following balanced equation. So you have to find, first of all, yes, since it is a balanced equation, so it becomes a very easy question. Otherwise you have to check that the number of carbon, oxygen and hydrogen. So yes, there is one carbon, there is one oxygen, there is one oxygen, and there is 4 hydrogen, and there is 3 plus 1 4. So since it is balanced one, so it will be, then it is asking how many moles of CH3COH. So you can simply see that only 1 mole of CH3COH, that means methanol, will be formed. So the answer here should be option A. So yes, we are done with our science question, and out of, I think there were 15 questions, you can find that out of 15 around 12 plus were very easy. That means if you are thorough with your concepts of NCERT of class 9 and 10, you will be able to easily solve 12 questions, and if you are smart enough, then you can solve 15 out of 15. That's why, since it is a low hanging fruit, that's why I started with this topic. And I also suggest you that if you are starting your preparation, then you can start your preparation from 9-10 NCERT of science NCERT. Got it? And for more such videos of science, you can go to the playlist where I had made the playlist of previous year questions of CDS, CAPF as well as NDA, where I had discussed only these kind of questions. So these questions are very much useful for all those who are preparing for not only for these 3 exams, but also for the upcoming EPFO exam. So just go through the playlist and revise your concept. And so in the coming video I will be coming with the 15 questions of mathematics. So till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching PYQ Academy.